morning. This is chair Pilates, but today we're going to start standing. Okay. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. Yeah, there was a rainbow yesterday. I missed it, unfortunately, but I saw pictures of it. Okay. I'm going to turn my chair sideways just for camera purposes. You don't have to. You're going to stand behind your chair and we're going to stretch out the lower legs. So we'll start with the right foot down and the heel on the floor, and we'll bend the front leg towards the back of the chair. Just keeping that heel down, giving you some stretch there in that lower leg. Let's do 4 more. Let's see if I can get my computer to be not disturbed. Last 2, last 1. Good, and then from here, we'll bend that front leg just slightly, lift the heel up, stretch through the foot, come on back down. Let's do that again. We'll do 5 of these. Nice relaxed shoulders. And 1 more time. And then step forward and chain legs. Hold here just for a second, getting the heel on the floor. Start to bend towards the chair with the front leg. Nice long lengthening through the calf on the back leg. Lean into the chair, lean away from the chair, keep the heel down. Good, let's do 3 more. And 2. And 1. Good, heel comes up, stretch your foot and lower. And lift. 1 more time. Good, step in. Great. Let's go to the side of your chair. Keep your band handy. We'll put 1 hand on the edge. Separate the feet slightly. Lift the arm up, side bend. Let's do this 3 times. Good. And then we'll just slide the arm up and out. Lift up, reach away. 1 more. Good. Keeping your hand on the edge of the chair, I just want you to roll forward just a little bit, drop the head, roll down, come back up, roll down. 1 more time. If you get dizzy, leave this part out, okay? No rolling down from standing if you get dizzy. Grab your strap, your band, place it on the floor. Your outside foot will be standing on top of it. So that's my right. And then I'm going to hold the other end. This is your average length of band. So if you have one that's any longer, you can change the distance. It's up to you how tight you want the band to be. I'm just putting this between my first and second finger and then just closing the fingers, and then I'm just going to lift up and down. So I'm reaching from the side of my body instead of up from the earlobe here. Just reaching from the side. Lots of breathing. Inhales on the reach. Let's do 1 more time. Up. Let's add the side bend in. So your strap will go in front of you, which is okay. One more. And then I'm going to have the strap go behind my elbow and I'll reach from there. So now it doesn't come in front of me anymore. 1 more time. And reach and down. Good, I'm going to grab this about halfway down. Hand is still on the chair. Again, if you get dizzy rolling forward, don't roll forward. You can just drop your head if you want. You can twist your head. We're gonna roll down, come back up, roll forward. Only 3 of these, 1 more. And come back up. From here, just bend your elbow. So I'm about halfway down the strap. Bend and straighten. And 5, going to 10, 6, 7, 8. Whoops, one more time, and 10. Good. Take this strap, but take it from underneath your foot. Place it on here. I'm gonna go over to the other side so that I can start on the other side. Okay, so we'll have hand on chair. We'll just lift the arm up and bring it down. Lift it up. 5 of these. 4, one more time. And 5. Good. Let's add that side bend for 3. One more time. And 1. Good. Go ahead and roll down. Again, if you don't want to roll forward, just twist your neck, giving yourself a little bit of stretch in your neck. Lower forward. Come back up. Roll down. One more time. Roll down. Come back up. Good. Let's grab our strap. Gonna place it underneath your foot. This will be the opposite side. Just gonna hold it first and second finger. Come straight up the side of the head and down. I'm using pretty much the whole length of this strap, this band. Lift up. No bend yet. Just breathe. Two more. Good. Let's add the side bend. I'm going to keep the strap in front of me. 3 in front. And then the strap will go behind my elbow. And 3 behind. It's a little harder when it goes behind your elbow there. And 3. And down, going halfway down. Curl. And lower. 10 of these. Four. And 5. 6. So glad you guys still join me on Mondays. 2 more. 9. Last one, and 10. Good. Roll down if you choose. Come back up. 3 of these. Hang on to that chair for me. That's for balance. One more time. And come back up. Good. Strap will come away. I'm going to split it in 2 so that I have one end in each hand. And then I'm going to use it to activate the back of my leg and hip. So you can go behind your chair. I'm going to turn mine so that you can see what I'm doing. So from here, I will step inside and then put my hands up on the chair so I can lean on this. And then I don't have to worry about balance. When you do this, it's tight, so it will pull the chair towards you if you let it, so just don't let that happen. If I just lean on the band, it should stay here unless I pick my hands up, right? So from here, I'm gonna take this leg back. And this is gonna help me activate from my butt cheek down. So just nice hip extension here. I'm leaning on the chair a little bit just to keep it from tilting back towards me. So pretty much straight back, my upper body doesn't bend forward at all. It's just a slight lift of the leg behind me. You don't have the opportunity to do this much when we're sitting, so it's good to try and take some time to do these hip extensions. I just thought we'd start that way today. Let's do 4 more. And 3, 2, 1 more. And 1. I'm gonna bring my leg forward and I'm gonna lift the knee and push the strap back down to the floor. So knee up. You get a little bit of help on the lift. Not much. Four more. 3. And 1. Now from here, if everybody's okay with this, I know sometimes hip replacements, hips don't really like this movement. You decide, you can go back to this one if you want. We're gonna go to the side and back in, okay? So out to the side, back in. We're gonna try 10 of these. Turn a little bit, lift side. Still hands flat on top of the ends of that band. Adjust your band length if you need to. 4 more. Nice long lever. 3, 2, last 1. Good. Now, take your hands off the chair. Take the band out from underneath your foot. Okay. Just remember which leg you did. Take your hips up against the back of the chair. And my band is now in front of the chair. So it's against the front side here. I'm going to take my hips into the chair so that when I pull back, the chair won't move. Pulling back. So opening the chest up. Pull. Hips touch the chair. Chair stays still. Hips stay still. Helps me get a little hip opener here. I'm going to do 2 sets of these. 3 more. And 2. 1. Good. Take the band around in front. Okay. I'm going to go to the other side. You can just change legs. So we'll go back to foot inside the band. I try to hang on whenever I lift my leg up like that. Oops. So we'll come up to the top of the chair. Okay. Put my hands down, walk back slightly, and then lift the leg back. Reach back. Invite the back leg muscles to lift the leg back behind you. Not a lot of front leg muscle going on. We do have some standing leg work happening. 4 more of these. And 3. And 1. Good. Knee comes up and push down. Up, step down into the strap. Exhale to lift. Exhale. Last two. Good, foot flat on the floor, take it out to the side. Again, you can change this one if you want. To that lift to the back, if your hip is like, nah, don't really feel like doing that. 4 more. And 3. Last one. And 1, good. Step out of there. Place my strap on the front of the chair. Stand behind it. Open the shoulders up, pull the strap back. This will pull the chair into my hips. So, feel that across the upper back. 3 more. And 2. Last 1. Good. Hands back on top of the chair. I'm going to push it away a little bit. Opening up my feet. Lift the heels up, lower the heels down. Lift. Lift. Heels rise. 2 more. Up and lower down. I'm sorry you can't see my feet very well. So now we're going to go across. So I'm going to tap outside and come across. I can almost touch the foot of my chair here. So just tap side, come across. Come across. You can tap in both locations. If you want to tap your toe on the floor when you cross over, that's fine. Come across. Two more. Good. Change sides. Tap side. Cross over. No band for this one. Three more. And 2. And 1. Good. We're going to go towards the side of the chair. Bring your band around your back. So it's around this location right there. Again, if you don't want to bend over this far, you can do all this from the back of your chair. So I'm going to make this kind of tight against my back so I can feel it. My hands will go on the chair, and then I'm going to do a little cat-cow, right? I'm going to do it from down here because the band tends to stay in the right place. When you do it standing, it kind of slides down. So we're going to go down towards the chair, resting on the chair. Don't drop your head, okay? Don't let your head hang. And then you're going to push your spine up into the band and then let it drop down. Exhale, push it up. Let's do 5 of these. Your head goes along with your spine, right? So as your spine arcs, your head lifts. As your spine flexes, your head drops. Last 2. Exhale 1 more time. Good. Take everything into a neutral place. Go ahead and stand up. Keep the band behind your back. We're going to sit. Okay, we're going to do a couple sit to stands. If that's not something you want to do today, then totally just hang out in the chair for a second. So my band is here. So I won't be using my hands to go down to the chair and get back up. That's always an option if you need it, okay? So I'm going to pull on my back a little bit. Check to make sure my chair is there behind me where I need it. Okay. Can't see my feet. There we go. And then I'm going to reach forward with my arms and bring my butt down onto the top of the chair. So I'm going to sit, bend the elbows. Then I'll reach forward, which will pull my upper body forward and stand and bend my elbows again. Reach and sit. Reach and stand. Just leave this part out if you're not interested in doing it, or take your time. Or if you need your hands, use your hands. Three more. One more time. Reach and stand, and reach and sit. Good. Open the legs up, slap the band over onto your left knee, extend your arm. I'm going to use the full length of the band here. So I'm going to cross over, reaching towards this side. We'll do 5 of these elbow bends on the way back. Reach. One more. Good. So let's add a reach up and over. So if it's under your armpit, it should be okay. It shouldn't hit you in the face. So you reach and come around. Reach. Might move down and up on your back. That's okay. One more. Big circles with the arm. And down. It's not important that the band is tight. That's not important. What's important is that it moves with you. Band places on the right knee. Reach across, bend over into that. Three more. Last one. Good, let's add the reach and the lift up and big circle. Two more. Last time. Woo! And around. Good, take the band away. Place it on your lap, bring your legs together. I'm going to sit towards the front edge. We're going to cross the arms. We're going to lean back to the back of the chair. The closer you are to the front edge, the further you have to go to the back of the chair. The more abdominals you use. Back, sit, back up. You can always reach your arms in front of you. That'll make it a little bit more accessible. This makes it just a little tiny bit harder. Exhale to sit up. Try to keep your legs quiet. My heels come up a little bit just because of the height of my chair. Two more. One more time. Hands on knees, roll forward. Come back up. Remember, the head and neck follow the spine. So if my spine's bending forward, I'm going to let my head drop. And then when I come back up, I'm going to lift my eyes up. Drop the eyes, spine will follow. And vice versa. Good, twist this way. Pushing into the inside edge of this knee. Twist the other way. Come center, take the band back behind your back. Goes underneath your arms. Okay. Again, I'm at the ends. This is your standard size strap, which is exactly the same color as my wall. So when I open my arms, you can't see it at all. So I'm gonna go back into my leaning back against the chair again. So I'm gonna lean back, come back up. Three, two, and then we're gonna add the arms in. Last one, I'm breathing each time. Good. I'm gonna reach the arms out in front of me, which is gonna pull my back. I'm gonna lean back, touch the chair, lift the arms, bring them down, pull myself forward. Again, lean back, lift, pull myself forward. So the band is gonna help me lift my back off the chair. One more time, back, up, down, pull myself up. Good. Cross, roll down. Just 2 times. Good. Hold the band. So this next set, we won't touch the back of the chair. You can if you want to, but I'm going to try and stay away from the back of the chair, just an inch or 2, and then lift my arms up without touching the back of the chair. So arms in front, lean back, don't touch the chair, lift the arms twice. Completely changes the exercise when you don't touch the back of the chair. Okay, so I lean, I stay there, I lift the arms up and down. I come back up, and this is a flat back lean, so we're leaning the whole spine back, touch, or not, sit back up. 2 more of those, lean back, don't touch the chair if you can. Good, last time. Lift, lift, and come forward. A lot of core happening there. Hands on the legs, roll down 2 times. And sit up. Good. Arms in front, they're going to be kind of low. You're going to pull back with the right side. Twist away, come back front. My wrists are flexed, that's not necessary, but it does give you a little bit of a nerve stretch if you do that. We won't do that when we hold the band, but right now we can do that. So my wrist is flexed. I'm going to twist behind me. I'm going to use my inhale to go back. Exhale to come front. My hips aren't moving, legs aren't moving. We'll do 1 more, and then we'll drop the fingers down and do the same thing. Back, front. Last time. Good, hand on the knee, left arm up and over, flex your wrist here, come back down, drop your hand. Come up and over. Once you're over, flex your wrist, then come down. Now we'll take the fingers towards the floor, so you point down and come up. 1 more time, over, up, and down. Good. Twist the skin around your arm bone. Other side, over, stay here, flex your wrist. Again, flex. Good. Opposite direction, fingers down, up. 1 more time, over, Down, up, and over. Rotate the skin around your bones, your muscles, your nerves. Go all the way up to your elbow if you want. Good. Lace your fingers together. Flip them over if possible. That works for you. If it doesn't, palms straight out to the facing you. Otherwise, face the palms away. Stretch your fingers. Bring them back in. Push out. Come back in. Switch. One more time. And back in. Good. Open, close. Stretch. Articulate one finger at a time. 2 more. Good. Where's my band? Here it is. In front. We're going to pull back. Okay, I'm going to keep one side of the band on my thigh. The other hand is going to hold the band and pull back. We're going to try to keep a neutral wrist. So we're not going to flex. We're not going to drop. Okay. Integrating the entire length of the arm instead of just the lower arms. Okay. Pull back. Keep an eyeball on your wrist so that you can tell whether you're pointing or flexing. Pull back. You want a straight elbow. Two more. Woo, place that hand down on that opposite thigh. This elbow straight. I don't care about this one. This one's straight. Wrist is in line with the rest of the arm. Pull back. You can make this as tight as you want. Breathe with it. Three more. 2. Last one. And center. Good. Hands on knees. Shrug. Drop. Shrug. One more time. Shrug. And drop. Lift the arm up. Bring it back behind you. Look over there. Lift it from the back. Bring it back in front. Switch. Lift the arm up. Twist with it. And lift and front. One more each side. And then we're going to put the band in our hand and see if we can get the arms to come up and over the head. One more time. Up and back like you're doing backstroke. And lift and front. All right, let's go with the band. The nice thing about doing it with the band is it stretches, right? So if you get stuck while you're going over your head, the band will give a little bit, give you that little extra help, but also keeps the arms contained, right? They have to move together. So you're going to bring your hands up. I'm just tucking it into my thumbs here. I'm going to pull apart a little bit. I'm going to try and come all the way up and over. And then up and front. Up and over. So we'll just sit up nice and straight while we do this one. For now. Up and over. And back. Good. From here, you're going to tuck your chin. You're going to roll towards your feet. You're going to roll back up. You're going to let your hips go underneath you. So instead of a flat back, I'm rolling my pelvis back. Here, my arms are going to go behind me and then in front of me. Then I roll forward. Come back up. I'm going to turn sideways because what we were doing before was a flat back lean. This time we're tucking our hips. So your arms may not go back as far, okay, because your pelvis is adjusted to this position. So go down. Roll back into your hips. There's a lot of abs. When your arms come over your head, it's a lot of abs. Woo! Then we come back forward and round. Feel free to lean against the back of the chair if you want, right? That'll allow you to bring your arms back further because you're leaning against something. If you want more abs, don't lean. Woo! One more time, over, up. Use those core muscles to stabilize your lower body. Bring the arms back and over and sit. All right, foot, band under right foot. Here you can use as much band as you like. I'm gonna come back towards the back edge of my chair so I can pick my leg up easily. So use as much help as you want or as little help as you want, okay? So we're gonna lift and lower. I'm gonna bend my knee so my knee goes past 90 degrees. My heel goes back and underneath the chair. I have room for that. Last two. We'll keep the leg up, open the arms out to the side, pull back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna make this shorter, flex my foot. So this, I'm gonna use the band to stretch the back of my ankle. And then I'll push the band forward, allowing my arms to lengthen, and then I'll pull and flex. Push, pull and flex. Push, pull and flex. Good. If you do a lot of walking, these are really good exercises for the lower leg there. All right. Somewhere in between that tension, let's do some circles here. Reverse. Good. Place the foot on the floor. Curls. We did a set of these. We're going to do another set. They'll be a little bit tighter this time because the band is shortened. Work the downward motion, right? That downward motion. Work that. Slow that down a little bit. 2 more. Good. Change sides. Bend and straighten. I'm going past 90 with my knee. As much help as you want. You're in charge. Let's do 2 more. Lift the leg up. Pull on it a little bit so that your foot can flex. Push it, lengthen your arms. Pull back, flex. Breathing. One more time. Good. Cross the band. So this time we're going to row. So you're going to pull your elbows back. My shoulders have a lot to say about this. Or more. Last one. And down. Place your foot down. Uncross. We're gonna go out to the side a little bit. So you're gonna go this way, and you know what? Go back to the cross. That better, I think. I have to go to the ends. Once again, this is a shorter band. So I'm gonna pull out to the sides. Don't let your wrist be in nowhere land, right? So really strong wrist here. Get this leg out of the way. Pull backwards a little. Kind of making a W shape. Two more. We'll stay here, bend and straighten. Just a little bit different angle. 3, and 2, and 1, and arms down. Good. Uncross your strap. Let's go both legs inside. Okay. Again, use as much tension as you need to help you keep your legs lifted. It's better if you're right up against the back of the chair for this one and not sitting out towards the front. Okay, pick up both legs, pull back on the arms a little bit, easy fingers, don't overgrip your strap, out and in. Point the toes straight to the ceiling. 5, 6. It's a little more friendly way to do the side of the hip. 9 and 10. Good. Bend your knees. We're going to change the direction of the leg bones, which will change the muscular intention. So we come up and we point the baby toes outward. So this will turn your leg bones outward. Okay? Try to keep them pointing out. 7, 9, 10. Come back down. You should have felt that in a little bit different location. One more set of these, but the heels will be pointing outward. Toes will be pointing in. So the leg bones will be rolling inward. Lift. Heels out. Push. Again, if any of this bothers, if you have a hip replacement and this bugs you, pick the one that doesn't bother you. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Back to parallel. Feet down. I'm going to bend over from back here. And I'm going to round up. So what I want to do is I want to stress my spinal muscles a little bit. So I'm going to, when I go down next time, I'm going to grab really close to my feet with the band. And then my spinal muscles will have to pull the band to come back up to sit. Okay. So rolling down, I'm going to get very close to my feet. And then as I roll up, I have to pull the band. I'm going to articulate my back and my spine. I'm not going to come up flat. So I'm going to drop my chin, roll forward, pull in my tummy. Inhale at the bottom. Start at the tailbone to come back up. You can always loosen the band up if it's too much for you. Slowly articulate down. Roll back up. Breathe anywhere you want, just breathe. So I'm really tugging on this band. It's making my spine muscles really work to sit up. Roll back down. Come back up. Woo. Okay. Without changing my tension, I'm going to take my right hand in between my legs. I'm going to twist in this direction a little bit. Change your tension if you need to. We're going back down and back up again. Okay. So I'm going off onto the left side a little here. A little bit of a twist. We'll do 3 on each side. Come back up. Roll down. Come back up. One more time, go over. Come back up. switch, twist, roll down. Come back up. And 2. And 1. Take the band, loosen it up, take your feet out. Sometimes holding the band can be a little stressful on your hands. Open and close the fingers. Good, lean back against the chair, hands hold the head, lean back. Lean back into your hands. Using the top edge of the chair. Hopefully it's not too uncomfortable. Three more. One more time. Then we're going to do a little twisting off to the sides using the band. Sit back up. Reach the arms, twist. Pull down. Go over that way a little bit. Come back up. Twist. Go over this back edge. Turn. Go over the back edge. One more time. Twist. Go over the back edge. Good. Arms come down. Roll your shoulders. Adding the band to the exercise. You can always leave the band out of the exercise or just hold it so it keeps your arms organized. Otherwise, we're going to turn, twist, and we're going to pull the band towards the floor. The opposite arm will stay still. Okay. So I'm going to have about this much tail. I want to be able to pull the band apart without too much strain on my shoulders. We're going to go up. We're going to turn to the back corner. I'm going to lean over there and start pulling the band towards the floor. Come back up, arms down. 3 times right, 3 times left. Inhale, twist, lean over, pull the band. Keep that top arm organized and down. One more time. Up, turn into the corner, pull the band, come center. Good. Hold here. 3 of these. 2, 1. Switching sides. Rotate. Pull the band down. Come back up. Twist and pull. One more time. Twist, pull down and back. Lift up. Center. Arms down. Good. Elbow bends. Bring the hand underneath that upper arm and pull the elbow across your chest. There's no twist. It's just a stretch through the back of the shoulders. Switch sides. Good. Let's try eagle. Okay, so you take your right elbow and you bring it into the middle of your chest. Okay? And then you take your left elbow and go underneath it. Can you? Can you do that? Yes, yes. And then if you can, you're like this, right? If you can go further and wrap your upper arm around, go ahead and do that. You have to let your shoulder blades release, right? And then you're just going to lift and lower the arms a couple times. Any or all of those is fine. One more. Come down, unwrap your arms. Bring your hands behind you, open your chest. Come in front, other side. Elbows right in front of the middle of the chest. Opposite arm wraps around underneath. You may just stay here. If you can't wrap your hands completely, no worries. Lift and lower. One more. Unwrap Arms come behind you. I can grab my chair, which allows me to really open up my chest. Good. Take your band, hold it in your right hand. So, you know, there's a flexibility exercise where you are supposed to be able to take one hand above you, one hand below you, and then touch your fingers together. See how far away I am? Ooh, I used to be able to do that. So let's use the band to help us with this, okay? So we'll go up here. This will go behind me. Okay. And then I'll find it with my other hand. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, it's leaning on the back of the chair. So now I've got one hand on the top, one hand on the bottom. And I'm just going to start to kind of crawl my hands up the band. See if I can get super close to my fingers. It's all shoulder mobility. This is all shoulder stuff. So hard, so challenging in the shoulders. Just take 2 breaths. Good, and then just carefully release the band. Bring your arm back in front of you and bring this one in front of you. Change to the other side. If you don't want to use the band, just try to go behind you with just your hands, okay? Okay, I'm going to hold this part, and then I'm going to find the other end. And then I'm just going to kind of walk my hands closer together. No stress, right? Super easy. Try to open the shoulders up a little bit. Don't pull on your neck. Breathe. Slowly let go of the band. Bring your arms down in front of you. Woo! That's a big stretch, isn't it? Arms are straight, fingers on the knees. Curl back. Pull forward. Curl back. One more time. Forward. And lift. You feel. Take it out. Nice job, everybody. Thank you for coming today. I'll see you next time.